Hi everyone, I'm going to be starting out today with the Super Conqueror. As far as today's stream goes, feel free to request any tanks. I'll be doing mostly tank requests. Other than that, I'll just be mixing in a few grinds here or there, a couple other tanks I haven't really played in a while. I want to get into. But hopefully, I'm hoping to knock off a bit of the, again, like last night, the AMX 1390 grind a little bit. Since I'm within, arm's reach of the tier 10 light there. Which so far, I'll be streaming this morning, of course. It's a little bit different schedule. But as far as my last stream for the week, that'll be tomorrow night, starting at 8 p.m. I'm going to try to fit in, a stream after that, but, given my work schedule, it'll be a little bit difficult until the weekend passes for me. Hopefully, given the population right now, it's a little over 4,000 people. Hopefully the matchmaker doesn't take terribly long. I may have to hop down to, typically tier 8, tier 9 matches go pretty quick, but sometimes tier 10 can take a little bit in the morning. Well, hello, Labobo, a nice guy and Sim fan. Also Nika, nice to see you. I actually thought about hopping on the test server again, but the only thing I didn't really cover yesterday was, the new map, and also the tier 8 and 9 French heavy tanks. Hello, Conrad. Which, hopefully, today I am going to try to work on kind of like a map strategy for Klondike. But we'll see. I got to hop to work after this for a little bit. Alright, the matchmaking's taking a little bit long here. You can do it, NA server. Yes, I can do a WZ 11114. Yeah, since it's a holiday week, I have a feeling, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Probably until Wednesday afternoon. To get matches, outside of prime time. And it's probably gonna take about 3.5 minutes here, only because that's when school gets out, and there'll be a bunch of lovely teams after that, because there's gonna be a pretty good special, or specials I should say, going on for Thanksgiving. Hello Nikolai and Randall, nice to see you guys. It's 8 a.m. Here in the morning. Just typically when it comes to server population on NA, usually it starts getting reasonable at 9 a.m. as far as tier 10s go. Every other tier more or less is fine before then, but for whatever reason there's not a lot of people playing tier 10s at this time. And when the server tries to make a all tier 10 battle, that's when you have to wait this early. I'm glad I can help us, Simfan. Very soon here, I'll be, updating and hopefully releasing newer ones as well, guides and articles on WoT Guru. Alright, so the other Super Conqueror is heading that way. I'm going to stick to the center here. As long as I have a little bit of help down here, I'll be fine fighting in the center. Light tanks, they're a hardest class to play. I would say as far as ease of play goes, I would say heavy tanks are the easiest, followed by SPGs. I know some people disagree with that, but there's a difference between playing an SPG and actually playing good in an SPG. You also have, then mediums, TDs, and I'd say lights are probably the hardest to play effective in. I'm gonna wait and see where exactly my team goes first. I don't want to just dive in if they're not going to push. come spot it here. Most likely spot it from the ridge line. But if the Type 5 and E100 pushes, I will gladly dive in there with them. If they don't though, then well, we're tough out of luck. I say there's definitely something over here spotting me. I have no clue what. There's a fellow Super Conqueror. Alright, their T57 wants to push up. And their T110E5. Alright, we got quite a bit of people here now. Problem I have is, okay, the M48's pushing up, very nice. Now that he's pushing up, I can get a little bit higher up here to help out. Just the gun depression, while good on this, is just low enough to where it makes this guy's a problem. Makes peeking over here, I can get shot from over in the hill area. My main goal is to just annoy the hell out of these guys and hopefully not take too much damage from this Super Conqueror. Ah, crap. That's not good. I probably should have swapped to a hash round. Yeah, I'm taking dumb damage from their Super Conqueror. I'm kind of hoping he starts getting shot here, but it does not look like he's budging still. Missed that shot. It's just, I honestly, with how he's positioned, I cannot damage him. He's hold down, I'm kind of I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not really necessarily safe. E100, I don't know why you came up here. But we're doing pretty well. We're up by 2 tanks. Super Conqueror just had to pull out too. I want to try to get some shots on him since I have the best shots on him right now. Give him a little bit of payback because right now the E5 and them aren't pushing up. We're in our E100, just yep, there we go. I'm dead now with the T57. Just as I say, they weren't going to push up, but at least the Super Conqueror is out. It's just, you know, I thought I was going to be fine there, but unfortunately, you know, they popped back just a little bit further. I still think, you know, even though we're down by a tank now, we should win this, but it's going to bank on Anfield here because he should be able to shoot straight down here. And take most of them out. But still a decent match to start off the stream with. Did 2600 damage. Just unfortunately in the end, you know, I was trying my best to help down here, but that one Super Conqueror staying out there, I thought he was gonna kind of get moved a little bit sooner than he did. I still think we're gonna get a W though. Unfortunately, I don't have a Jagdpanzer E100. If I did, I would play it for you, though. First request I have is a WZ-111-14. Hello, 23 and Matthew. Nice to see you guys. Need more coffee? I'm already almost halfway through mine. Just trying to wake up. Alright, M48 patent. Keep in mind, you know, using the request command, don't put a capital R. For whatever reason, the chatbot doesn't like it's capital, you know, case sensitive. So I keep all the commands more or less lowercase, except for I do have some hidden commands. You know, whenever a image pops up for like a chatbot purchase, that's actually a command that's triggered. I put capitals in them, you know, keep you guys guessing so someone isn't just popping images off the whole time. Actually, I'm gonna I thought about going to the hill just because, you know, if I get myself up there early enough, I can fight off of it. But looking that they have a TVP, he'll most likely beat me if he heads there. But even if I do get through there, most likely the Grill 15 will be over that way, which, you know, I won't be able to push through on him. Hello, Holy Cow. Nice to see you. Which we're looking at as far as the next patch goes for anyone, you know, grinding out the FE 183. I would say we have just about 2 weeks. It should land, say, on the NA server and other servers, since it's more or less within a day or so. You know, this week's Thanksgiving, and then we have one more weekend. It should land after 2 weekends from now, basically. Don't know exactly the date, but that's typically the time frame that Wargaming does for patches. I have enough people behind me. I should be fine to pop up here. Unfortunately, this defender actually has a leg up on me, I would say. Gotta be a wee bit careful. Especially with that Type 4. Kidding me? I should have aimed a little bit more left, but I thought that was going to be fine. Alright, T34, you're going to get shot. You're also... he's preventing me from kind of just peeking out from around this corner without exposing too much of myself. He's just gonna get shot again. It's... yeah. Come on, dude. It's frustrating because I was able to peek around the corner just fine until the T-34 came up and shoved me against the wall more. It's just, now I'm not really able to fight very effectively against them. Alright. Can we... I'm getting extremely annoyed at my team right now. Like... screw it. These guys are not... you know... you guys are in tier 8s. They're basically preventing me from pushing. I'd like to play off of that T-34, but I'm not able to fight there because IS-3 and Tiger 2 aren't letting me around. The closer I get to the corner there, the worse shots I have. So screw it. If they want to sit up there and take shots, I'll just sit behind them. Which, Nika, please only request one tank at a time. But I should be able to get to the Scorpion G since, you know, usually early streams I have plenty of time for requests. But he's still going at it. Like, I don't think he even realizes that he's making it hard for me to get shots on these guys. But to each their own. Yeah, I can't even pop up there. Probably gonna hurt, but I kind of need to get guy out. I was a little bit too afraid. I should have just went for it since the Type 4 probably was not reloaded. Hey, I wanted to help the IS-3, but I don't think you realize that I literally had no shots with how he was setting up. I'm actually just gonna ignore this defender. If I can get out of here, he did just spot me. I'm gonna say we have a tortoise for whatever reason sitting all the way in the back, but if I can get this defender out, which he did, just move up. Awesome. don't know why our E4 is moving in by himself. Nah, he's not pushing. Screw it. I'm gonna ignore the defender for now, and I'm gonna head elsewhere. If he's not gonna push, then I'm not gonna push. The tortoise can sit there and stare at him. But it doesn't make sense for me to push on a defender. I should be able to kill him, but in the process I will most likely lose most, if not all, of my HP. Alright. The problem I have right now is, you know, there's 3 of them over here. I don't want my E4 to die, but I don't want to push where the E4 is at. Alright, there we go. And it's got to be very aware of SPGs right now. The Conqueror just hit me. It's got this grill down to 1-shot level. Very nice. Got him out. But, you know, it didn't make sense for me to push into that defender. He had full HP almost. I think he had like 400 or so taken off. Now with him kind of out in the open, it's better for me to be able to fight him now. I just need to hope that my E4 survives. I don't think I'm spotted. Well, maybe I am. Holy shit. How am I spotted still? I know the PZ4 I think got a look on me, but I thought I was going to be fine there. Alright, the tortoise kind of has the defender. I'm hoping... Yep, he doesn't have eyes on me. It's like the E4 is kind of in a very bad situation, but as long as I can get this defender out, we'll be good here. Kind of like divide and conquer. Like, didn't make sense for me to push out alone when I could go help my E4. There's still 7 minutes left after all this, so we had plenty of time to do something. Unfortunately, we just lost our M40. Now, in meal 2, I think he's going to end up going through here. Hello, Rich. Nice to see you. It's a little harder for me to peek over at chat sometimes now since I am with colorblind mode. I have to pay a little bit more attention. A little bit harder to pick things out on the fly. Awesome. Let's say I knew the Lorraine could hit me. Their Conqueror gun carriage or carrier is straight ahead too. So I was trying to inch my way over. Oh crap. Wait, dude. This E4, if he dies, we're gonna be in a little bit of a pickle. Because we're technically all one-shot levels. Alright, we should have this now. Oh my god. E4, you should have just aimed. crap. Nope, never mind. We might actually lose this now because he has a good chance of getting artied. There we go. Oh well, that kind of sucks, but it would have been nice if we could have played a little bit better as a team. Ended up with 4,500 damage, but at the end of their day, their SPGs did a pretty good job. They took off pretty much all of my HP, more or less, but I was trying my best to get us back into that, and it just didn't work out. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Little loud there. Alright, so I'm gonna hop into the AMX 1390 before we get into the M48 patent here. I'm just gonna be mixing in a couple grinds throughout the stream. Yeah, the grinds for the 183 should be pretty nice given the Thanksgiving special, plus you know, the on track coming up. Hello Leith, nice to see you. A little bit frustrated. I hope we win that, but it's kind of painful because the tortoise was trying to help us there at the end, but for most of the match it was just sitting right next to artillery, which is not that useful. But I still wish early on if I could swap spots with that IS-3, because behind, you know, our T34 died, he wasn't playing very safe at all. I would have been able to push that flank and probably keep at least the IS-3 and or the Tiger 2 alive on our team. But I only had the inside edge. For me to get shots on them, they would have been able to hit me every single time. So it didn't make sense for me to honestly push at them. But, you know, unfortunately, you can't force people to do, you know, what exactly you want. You know, it's, you gotta work with what you're given sometimes. You requested the KV2, it didn't show up on my screen here. If you use the request command, I did say a little bit ago, don't use capital letters in it. But I'll add the KV2 on. Kind of strange it didn't show up. I actually see that you used it. Huh, that's strange. It looks like you typed it in right, but I'll add it on there. Let's say it's working for everybody else. I have a feeling that they're gonna push here, so I'm just waiting a moment. Eventually I'll probably end up pushing through the field side, but if I can get a clip off, see if this Oho decides to push up or not. He's gonna go for it. If I can get a clip on, you know, the side of this Oho, that would be nice. Alright, T54 lightweight against an IS-7. Who will win? This Oho, he's not aiming at me now. Or he shouldn't be. Our field still looks pretty well off, so... I'll wait to see if this guy makes a little bit of a mistake. Ooh, he rushed that shot. I know, holy cow. I can see it now. I will add it up there when I'm done this battle. I don't know why the request command didn't work for you. You know, try to type it one more time and see if it pops up. The only thing I can guess is sometimes if you're not subscribed to the channel here, sometimes that can make commands a little iffy. Alright, I'm actually, I shouldn't have reloaded there. I want to reload here because, you know, 3 shots versus 4, it's not a huge difference, but it's large enough to where I wouldn't want to push. I want to kill this Oho, if possible. Oh crap. Yep, did not want to take that shot. I should have been able to frickin' pen his sides. He was angled, but he wasn't angled that much. I'm probably gonna die now. That was close. That pisses me off a little bit. I could have pushed in a little bit further, but the T-57 would have been able to shoot me. Well, if I'd loaded premium, that would have been a different story, but I didn't think that I needed it there. Alright, I need to hopefully scoot. Whoa, dude. You're gonna get me shot, most likely. I just need to get myself somewhere else because they're gonna push through here. This just went from being a pretty easy win for us to I don't know how we implode it, but we implode it. Yeah, shoot the Artie. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this alive. 11 HP, 3 tanks in front of me. Oh well. Like, I'm gonna type it again and see if it should be working, so. Yeah, it worked there. That's just strange. Oh well, I'm sure it'll work next time. Nika TVC, I told you a couple times now. Please just 1 tank at a time. You know, I haven't gotten through. You already have an M48 Patton, I believe, and also the Scorpion G up there. I only do 1 tank at a time for people. That's, you know. Once I get through the requests that you have up there, you know, feel free to request another tank, but until then, you know. I have an M48 here. Alright, so unfortunately that one, you know, that match didn't work out very well, but I got a bit of damage, but unfortunately, yeah, it didn't pan out. You know, I wish I would have killed that Oho, but I don't even think that would have been a deciding factor there. So I would have needed to clip the Oho and probably their T-57, which I couldn't do, you know, 1 clip. But, I tried my best. I'm really looking forward to the AMX 13105 though, because you have 390 damage per shot instead of, I believe that gun's only 320. So it's a pretty big difference between being able to kill a tank in 1 clip and not. To where I think the tier 10 one, you know, you go from being, you know, pretty deadly, but sometimes you can't finish off tier 9 and 10s if they have a good amount of HP, to a tier 10 being able to take off, you know, a large chunk of their HP. Thank you, Simfan. But yeah, as far as, I've said it a few times this stream, so anyone that, requests, you can feel free to keep requesting, but, I will push other people that don't have tanks into queue ahead of you. I just try to prevent the best I can. It is hard sometimes to where someone requests a tank. I don't like when, it's like an hour until I get to it. I try my best to keep that from happening. Alright, so encounter here. I'm actually going to play this on this side of the map because I have a feeling that, yep, we're going to have a fair amount of people going to the flag side, so doesn't make too much sense for me to go over there, given we already have plenty of people. I just hope that artillery on the enemy team kind of spares me a little bit here. I screwed that shot up. I wasn't looking to push here, but I was looking to get an early shot or two. Be nice. There we go. If they can hit the 140. Armor wise though, I'm a little bit more confident in the M48 now to bounce things. Which that 140 is throwing heat, which is not a good sign already. That pretty much means he's gonna fire literally the entire time. Okay, this is not good now. Don't do it. Don't, no. Oh, there's one tank that's gonna die. Like, you want them to push out on us. You don't want to push into them. It literally makes no sense. If we don't get down into that corner and, kind of stick it to them and keep them from pushing, it doesn't make sense to push into said corner and get freaking annihilated from the left, straight ahead, to the right of you. But, what do I know? Doesn't look like our other side's faring too well as well. It looks like our tier 10 bat just kind of dove in and got off, whatever shots were in his clip, and yeah, died. That's a little unfortunate. I probably could have helped out over there, but at the same time, it's tough to pick between two different flanks that I could see myself doing pretty well on either one of them. This one was a little bit of a letdown, given that I wish I would have gotten those first two shots off. I see a small opening here. Very nice. Bonus points for having no fire extinguisher. Is it done? I'd say that's gonna hurt. I was like, I thought I was gonna be able to get in there before the E4 could pop me, but I was a little bit off there. He still has full HP, which means our arty is not he's not aiming at him. Yeah, I'm really toast now. His T30 is not able to help me with this IS-3. We have a Patriot. The best bet I can do here, track him. Yeah, I'm ammo racked from the back. I'm not going to be able to get a next shot off, but I tried. Almost 3k damage, but it kind of sucks though. We threw away a couple tanks there. Once we didn't get this area, it didn't make sense for us to go past this little corner here. You're better off kind of pulling back, letting them, push up around here, and where this guy is, you can get shots on him from back in this area. But unfortunately, our team just kept trying to push in. Same thing with the other flank, where we didn't have a lot of armor on that flank. They did. they were kind of set up here, and our team just kind of pushed straight into them and died. But oh well. I did lose the Tundra, yes. See you, Nikolai. Thanks very much for stopping by. Hope you have a very nice day, or nice day tomorrow, given it's a little bit late for you. Unfortunately, we lost this though, but most amount of damage on my team. But you know, at the end of the day, both of their tier 10s kind of delivered for them. Even, I should say all three of theirs did. Meanwhile, we had I thought that was our tier 10 bat for a second. You know, our tier 10 bat and tier 10 Artie here didn't exactly pan out that way. Oh well. Again, sometimes all you can do is, you know, you give it your best shot, but unfortunately I either picked the wrong flank there, or maybe I should have pushed in, but I think I put myself in the best spot possible. So on to the AMX-30 prototype. After this, I will play the KV2. I'll do the Strev 1030, and I'll hop back into a tank I'm grinding. Which, for anyone that hasn't seen yet, I do have a schedule in my video description beneath here. Also, you can always find it on WoTguru.com as well. This week's schedule is a little bit different, you know, with me streaming Monday morning, of course, here. I will be streaming tomorrow night on Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then my next stream won't be until the following Sunday here, coming up after Thanksgiving, since, you know, I work a ton for the holidays. I may pop in, you know, after tomorrow's stream and before Sunday if I have time, you know, whether it's World of Tanks or I pop in if I feel like playing, say, like Destiny or something. I don't know what yet, but just a heads up, since usually, you know, I stream Tuesday mornings and also, you know, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. I'm not going to push on the hill here. I'm just hoping to get a little cheap shot there. It's really all I was looking for. I knew I wasn't going to be able to beat them up on the hill. Okay. Our Malson's heading here. Thank you. I was thinking 2-3 line, but looking at their TDs, I won't be able to push there given that I'm in a medium. If I was in like a really heavy tank, I might think about it. But I'm hoping our team is able to turn the corner on the town here and not get annihilated in the hill area. Best at guessing here. Right now they don't have anyone on the town side, so I'm not pushing GS Jet here. I'm just blowing through some of my HE rounds. Granted, all the shots are going freaking way high. Alright. Fortunately, it's gonna be tough for us to push here. Alright. I'll go out on a limb. A very long and fragile limb, I should say. Yep, I was afraid of that. I spotted the E4 and the frickin' GW got me. Yeah, at this point I'm a little bit screwed because this E4 is able to pop me. But there we go, we spotted one SPG, but we're not able to spot the other one. Yep, it's kind of sucky. Their SPGs have just enough opening to get me, and they're the ones that killed me here. Well, that sucks. Sorry for whoever requested this, but I freaking hate mines when it turns out to be like this. We didn't get the hill. They didn't put anyone in the town, which was smart by them. That's how you play this side if your team decides to camp the base. If you get the center and you stop them from pushing up here, the enemy, it's almost impossible to push through this way. Yeah, our team's just gonna get clobbered here. But the problem I had with that match there is, the AMX 30 and 30B, they're good in the sense they have a ton of DPM, but the gun handling and penetration being a bit poor on them. Coming across, say, T110E4, Tortoise, and even some of the mediums there, I can't exactly fight them, say 1v1 and expect to, say, get damage on them reliably. Say as if I was in like a tank with a little bit more accuracy, a different medium, I could at least kind of land shots near weak spots. With the AMX 30 and 30B, you're kind of lucky to get shots on target sometimes, which is why you see a lot of people use the premium rounds with them. But for a map as small as mine's, I was hoping that my team was gonna, set up shots for me, but yeah, it didn't really pan out there. And I got myself into a bad spot, and it didn't turn out. Sorry, Nika. I have warned you 3 times at this point. And, I'll time you out there, but if you do it again, I just won't take tank requests from you. I hate to sound rude, but it's not too much to ask for. Like the one thing looking back on that mines match, I could have stayed in the hill a little bit longer. I wouldn't have been able to push it, of course, because nobody else on my team was going to push it. But I could have gotten, maybe 1 or 2 more shots off there. Went to go help the 1-3 line, but I still wouldn't have been able to push anywhere. I would have just been poking around behind my team getting damage off, which would have been useful, or more useful than me kind of getting myself into a spot. I don't think I'm going to use that move anymore because, the past 2 or 3 times I've done that, I've gotten killed by the enemy SPGs, and us not having the hill, you're not able to spot them very effectively. Because really the only way they hit you is if they're outside of the safety of those warehouses back there. Like we spotted the GW E100 temporarily, or GW Tiger, whatever one it was. But unfortunately, the bat chat just landed all of his shots on me, and I couldn't really do anything about it. I don't want to sit out here further because I have worse shots, but well, I don't know if, English is always someone's first language, so I try to be fairly understanding. Unfortunate, we lost 3 tanks already, right out the get-go. Oh, I'll get a little bit more even there for us. But, there's no reason to, you guys, you don't have to. Thanks for trying to point out things to them, but I think it's handled. Alright team, if you could just stop dying and let me get shots off, we should be fine here. Pulling around a corner when there's definitely going to be a tank there is not the solution to that. Get him off a little bit. Team, have faith that they can kill this T20. If they don't push into him, be fine. If they let him push into them, they'll be able to get shots on him, off on him every single time. Hey, this M4, I'm not in a rush right now. We're down by 4, but with that Skoda T40 there, I can't safely push up. Fortunately, we're just pushing into their shots here. It's like T3485M did it, M4 did it. Those two guys near the T43 did it. The T43 was trying to play safe. And that shot missed. Wasn't exactly, you know, the surest of shots, but... And of course there's a frickin' Wolverine throwing APCR of all things. Alright. With the Skoda moving up, I will try to help this T43 now, but... Yeah, unfortunately now, I lost a little bit of my cushion as far as HP goes. Skoda, he pulled back. That's smart. I don't know where their M4 Sherman is, unfortunately. There he is. A little bit helpful. Problem is, I see that Wolverine in our base. Yeah, their T20 actually ran away. Kudos to that guy. Alright, this T43, I'm gonna keep an eye on his butt here, but I would like to help. Finish these two off if we can. He's doing a really good job though, the T43. I have a feeling this heavy tank number 6 is gonna show up right beneath this sticker max. Could be mistaken now. It's just I don't have the V range here with the KV2. Unfortunately, both the heavy tank number 6 and the Wolverine can out spot me here. Would have a very nice shot here if he commits. Awesome. That was a direct hit in the side. Hello, Russian person. I think that's Russian. I gave him a little love tap. Ooh, crap. Oh, Wolverine's out. Very nice. The M4 is still... gonna take it. That was close. Fortunately, close doesn't always help. Where is he? Oh, crap. Nice. Okay, Digger Max should be fine now. As long as he doesn't get RD'd, he should be able to take care of that heavy tank number 6. He's basically almost one-shot levels. Our main challenge here is going to be the SPGs in this Dicker Max. My T43. If their AT2 is right about there. I definitely did not hit him, but if my T43 can spot him, that would be awesome. Hello Abdul, nice to see you. And Free Zone as well. Okay, why is our T67's pushing into the heavy tank number 6? T20's over on this side, so I'm not one for randomly pushing in a KV2 at things. It's mainly the view range that I'm worried about. But yeah, I need to get my gun back into the fight. Trying to work my way over to help. Oof, I'm spotted by probably the S35. Ah, crap. Now I'm in a little bit of a pickle. This T43 does not help me. Problem. Dicker Max should have my back. Careful, right here. Holy smoly. Ah, whew, that was lucky. But the heavy tank number 6 moved into about D7, it looks like. I want to help right now. It's just kind of up to our T43. Awesome. He should have free reign of that side now. S35 is honestly throwing me for a loop. I'm gonna wait for this T43 to kill this M12, hopefully, if all things pan out. Oh shit, that's not good. Trying. Awesome. Hello Wako, nice to see you. Surprised their T20 has not repositioned. There we go. Pretty good teamwork by all of us here. I would say, mainly our Dicker Max and T43 won this for us, but At this point, I'm not going to be able to get over there. If he pops up, you know, me being able to shoot him over on this side, I will gladly take the chance, but I'm just going to go park myself on cap and call it a day. Never mind. Very nice. Killed him. Killed each other at the same time there. But yeah, our Dicker Max T43, they did a very good job. I just kind of kept my gun in the game. Didn't get myself killed. Usually how the KV2, you know, reaps in the damage. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class. Steel Wall Award. But this guy did a excellent job. End of the day though, you know, that was a pretty good lesson on teamwork. You know, had any one of us just kind of said like screw it and try to push out or kind of, you know, take a risk or something, that would have been a completely different story. It's all good, Nika. Just one request at a time for a tank, if you understand that. Alright, we got Fjords here. Not exactly my favorite map when it comes to playing a Swedish CD on. It's looking like the reworked version of Fjords here, since they did put out a screenshot. More or less, they shrunk the size of this mountain over in the 8 to 9 line a little bit and expanded, you know, this area quite a bit to where it's going to be a bit more balanced when it comes to, you know, it's still kind of a choke point up here, but it's going to be, you know, a little bit easier for the 8 to 0 side to kind of push out instead of kind of being stuck up there and, you know, no hope at all. I honestly say I probably do not play this map very well when it comes to TDs. I'm grinding for the AMX 13105. I need to grind for the ST1. What else? TVP. I'm on the Skoda T25. And grinding for the AMX 30B as well. No arty, so I'm hoping I can get up here to fire to my right. This may not play out like I hope though. I would like to get up there, but I'm just gonna stick with... Ah, crap. They let him get over here. Really? I freaking bounced off his upper plate. Didn't look like it was at you know, a ricochet angle, but I guess just barely. Bad chat, that's not good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you know, thanks for that little tap in the side. That's awesome. My plan is to shoot here. Dude, what are you doing, T54? You're backing into the enemy. You're freaking ramming me and basically sitting right on top of me. It's like he's trying to lose here. I don't want to do this, but I thought... There we go. Just barely was able to do that. It's just I have a lot of A lot of guns behind me that are going to be shooting at me very, very soon here. Let's hope they can get that Batchat 12T out. This isn't the safest spot to go, don't get me wrong. I'm getting hit from behind. But it's a little bit safer than what you would think. But it all came down to us being able to get the center. Try to get out of this guy's way. Ooh, don't push, guys. No. This doesn't make sense for me to sit here. Sorry, T34. I'm gonna hope that I can get out of here, but he's probably gonna get me with his last shot. Oop. Like we're gonna win this given the lead that we have, but pushing into 2 tier 10s did not make sense there. We wanted them to kind of come to us because the 113, he was just hiding his lower plate, so penning him's pretty difficult, and the Batchat was just picking off the tanks trying to push into him. Asian TDs? So you mean just Chinese TDs? I do not. I may grind down that line, but as far as right now, I don't have them. I do have a full tank request list. It's in my video description, or if you type !" tank request list, it'll pop up the link to it in the chat. I thought this was going to be an easier win, but 200 more HP. We're kind of our own worst enemy right now. They should have them now. I was getting a little bit worried because we're kind of going one by one. There we go. Very nice team. Alright, so gonna hop back into the 1390. Man, Randall, you're on a roll today. Let me start a giveaway here. The winner will get 500 Levi biscuits, which is the stream currency. You just have to type ! raffle. Pretty good match as far as I didn't die. Damage wise, I didn't get as as much as the Girl 15 and other people, but I usually, some maps, especially with Swedish TDs, I pretty much know I don't play them very well. Especially because they're kind of a tank to where if you play it, say, for like 4 or 5 battles in a row, you kind of get a hang for it. But me just hopping into it, like here or there, I know I'm going to play it crappy, so I try to get myself in a spot to where, I'm not, like, fighting myself. Like, I could have sat back closer to where we spawned in the field behind one of the rocks that, you typically get shot from by a TD. But I'm not confident I'd be able to put myself in the right spot to shoot, enemies that would pop out and then pop back in quick. So I put myself in the front line. And it worked out in the end. Hello, Jones. Nice to see you. After this, though, I have a Scorpion G, T28 HTC, a Levi pick, and T57. Feel free, if I do get 3 or tank requests here, you guys can still request things. It's pretty much just, if I don't get 3 or requests, just kind of wait until you see it deleted off of the tank request list before requesting another one. That is true, Randall. Technically, though, how many percentage? 6% of the viewers here on YouTube are, you know, girls, women, what have you. I was looking at a few little stats and stuff the other day, and because I was going through all the playlists and reorganizing them, I was a little bit surprised it was that high, to be honest. Because, you know, World of Tanks, most people that watch me are from the US, UK, Australia, and also Germany are the highest, you know, countries as far as viewers go. To where, you know, most of those countries, World of Tanks isn't exactly a game that, you know, I would say is popular, you know, when it comes to girls playing it. You know, most of the, you know, people that I know that, or I should say girls that I know that play games on PC typically play like League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Overwatch are the main ones. Granted, that's a pretty small size. They're people like I know from high school and college. I'd like to fight on the 8-0, but alright, the T34B is up here. Come on. Hoping, is he gonna help me? No, he's not gonna help me. Come on, dude. I'm giving you a shot on their T34. There we go. He got it. Thank God. I know pushing, you know, into a heavy like that, he could hit me if I was here alone, but given that we have that other T34, when he started pushing up to try to get a shot on me, I knew that ours was going to be able to hit him. Crap, I just lost all my HP. I took my eyes off of the minimap for a second, which... Sorry, bud. I got no HP left to where if they finally realize... I got nailed by that frickin' Scorpion G. I want to help you. Crap. I am doing a really, really bad job at shooting here. I should have been able to kill the M41. I'm a little bit angry at myself for that. I played that probably the worst that I could there. But I didn't expect to get hit by the Scorpion G. Honestly. He's aiming my way again. Can't aim at all three of us though. Hey, that Scorpion G, if he's still over there, that's a pretty big nut to crack. He's throwing APCR, which most Scorpion Gs do. Better shell velocity, a lot more penetration too. Plus, you still make, you still make bank with it, since as long as you get the shell on target, you're almost guaranteed to penetrate with APCR. This is a risk if this M4... I think he ran away, so I'm not going to chase him. But if I can help with this Chrysler, I will gladly do that. I'm gonna die. Type 59, or nope, he didn't take. There we go. I was gonna say he didn't go when he had an opportunity. Oh well. I don't think he's gonna be able to pen him now unless he uses APCR. Very nice, I already got him. We should have this now. So, not statistically, this was a crappy match for me, but congratulations, Nika, on winning the raffle. But I kind of deserve that. I missed, I think, like 4 shots that match. I probably should have hit at least 3 of them. So, Scorpion G time. Well, I don't think John entered the raffle, so we have a new winner here. So I wonder if I need to reset my stuff yet. Hello, Floyd. Nice to see you. I'll probably reset my stuff soon. I reset my account every now and then when it comes to like watch time and stuff, just to keep myself off the leaderboard in the chatbot shop, which, you know, as far as like the flip coin command and stuff, it's kind of in the past where I thought about tying it just to like special times I can enable it and disable it, just because, you know, if I don't reset myself here on a, say, monthly basis, I tend to rank right up, you know, towards the top in the top 10 just from not losing you know, big gambles and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to refrain from pushing into the town here. You know, that's something I like to do, but I'm not gonna do it in a Scorpion G. It's typically the team that pushes into the town, locks the enemy out of the town, has a pretty big leg up over the other team. I'm not going to bother with the field. Looking at the tanks they have a 1390, maybe a STG, Pershing, Lorraine 40T, Indian Panzer. That will push the field, which they're all tanks to where they'll be hard pressed to flank us. You know, if they win the field, you know, good for them, but getting out of the field is another story for tier 8s against tier 9s and 10s here. With no already, I'm still gonna try to play this somewhat safe until my team spots the 8-0 line. We don't have eyes on it yet, technically. But without Artie, I'm a little bit confident in pushing up to basically where that IS-3 is, if I get the chance. Go. Little hit there. There's just enough little buildings and stuff that I can position myself behind. Yeah, lucky bastard. Come on, guys. We just lost 2 tanks from... And they're sitting too close to the edge of the field. Without Artie, as long as we stay near the town, we'll be fine. And if we can get a few of their beefier tanks out on this side, it'll all work out. Okay. Let's the T29 spot something else. I don't have a shot. I think my best shot's gonna come from maybe. Thank you. Not gonna hit you, given the accuracy, but let's see. I think my best shot's gonna come if I move a little bit further north here. I don't want to get out of the buildings here because, you know, it's very likely that our T49 is gonna die. There were once he's gone, you know, I'm next on the chopping block. I'm in a big Big tank with no armor. I don't want to sit behind my IS-3. Sorry, T29. Alright. What is my name? Cody. I do have a T49, yes. That wasn't fully aimed in, but the problem I have with the Scorpion G, I know it has a good gun. It hits hard, has good penetration, accuracy is pretty good, but I find the accuracy freaking trolls the hell out of me in this thing. Which is probably why you see a lot of people using APCR. It helps a little bit since the velocity is better, penetration's a lot better. But just landing shots sometimes is next to impossible, I find, in a Scorpion G for me. It's probably just all in my head, but you know, it definitely affects the way I play this sometimes because I'm not too confident in landing shots to where I should be able to. Alright, now they're flanking us, and unfortunately, we're not able to finish off the last few tanks down here. The VK is doing a smart thing. He's just tucking in and hiding. I'm going to try to help back here. But I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Our E4 is going to get ganged up on. That shot was shot in the dark, basically, but I was trying to help. But they did a pretty good job. They, you know, I didn't think the field would come into play, and they did the right thing, doubled back to it. We're only down by 2 tanks still. Holding out hope that I can get past this Grill 15, but I'm not too confident in that. Oopsie daisy. It's 1390. He probably has a full clip. This is gonna be close. Yeah, I don't got him, but there we go. Whoops, though. Row 15 is at our cap. Luckily, that little fountain saved me there. If we can double back on the Grill 15 and we don't take too much damage from that VK, we're right, you know, we're back into this. I'm gonna hope that the Patriot just peeks over. Fortunately for me, you know, I'm actually at a disadvantage spotting him here. There we go, very nice. Let's play it safe. If none of us die, that'll be great. Sure, Jones. To request tanks, you know, feature, I will add the T29 up. Just type !request followed by the tank name. No capitals on anything. It'll pop up on my screen here so I don't lose it in chat. Crap. I was trying to thread the needle on a tank that I've pretty much missed every single shot that has been a little iffy. Unfortunately for us, they still have almost full HP, Grill 15. Their other two tanks don't have a lot going for them, but yeah. You get minimum wage for that, Randall. Levi pays a little bit better than I do. I say, you know, going in one spot here could be a bad decision, but I'm sticking with these guys just because of our given HP totals. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. I don't want to round that corner. Unless all three of us get eyes on him. But most likely he's aiming in my direction. It's just he can one-shot virtually all of us. Like the ISU's kind of the exception if he doesn't get a high roll. There we go. Now's our chance. Awesome. Still not pointing my way. There is a chance for this other TD to get a shot on me. But there we go. Very nice. Whew. Decent teamwork here again. This guy's gonna advance on me, but I should just be able to bide my time. And we got a W. That's another little, you know, match here. Last one out Haloof. Just had to play it safe there, given the tank I was in. Hello, Andres. I'll try my best to pronounce that. Nice to see ya. Got a mastery badge first class though. Also got a Halloran's medal. Yeah, it's only my second one there. That's probably a new one. But hello Jones, I believe. Pretty decent match though, top 3 damage. Experience wise, same thing. But end of the day, you know, we did a pretty good job working together at the end there. That was definitely gonna be a little bit dicey. Gonna add something to the shop there. As far as, you know, nobody really speaks Russian here. You know, moderators are not, like, you know, we can Google Translate some stuff, but, you know, most of us play on the NA server. Some of us on the EU server, SEA server, but an English stream, so I figured it looked familiar. Alright, so T28 HTC here. Levi has a pick. I'll probably pick something. I'll pick something I haven't played in a while for that one. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit of a... It never ends. Maybe I forgot to... There we go. It ends now. I actually set it up. I forgot to hit start though, because I had to update OBS here. It does have an endpoint because I do need to go to work just for a couple hours here after the stream. We were supposed to work today. We pushed it back one day just because of thawing things taking a little bit longer. But I was supposed to have off, you know, half of Tuesday and Wednesday, but it flip-flop a little bit here. Now, the T28 HTC, armor-wise, it's pretty damn good, but, you know, the VK101P can negate most of the armor, especially if he uses premium. But I'm gonna hopefully not regret pushing 1-2 a little bit. I don't want to go into the 3 line just because it's easier for them to flank me, especially if my team doesn't help. Just because I have to get a little bit closer. I can play this area here a little bit more laid back if I want to. Hoping their FE304 doesn't focus on me much, though. Still kind of waiting to see where their VK pops up. That's my main worry right now. At least we got enough people behind me that they won't want to push on me there. There's their VK. Through the wall there. But for them to hit me on the left, I at least have a WZ-131 that can get shots before they can shoot me. Doesn't mean that this KV-2 isn't going to try to be greedy, because he still can cause quite a bit of damage, which unfortunately I should be fine against the T-43. Got myself a little bit further back just in time, but the problem we have now is the guys right over here now. We really need these. We have 2 tanks a little bit further back, the Tiger 1 and the OI. We need them to start helping us, but I don't think it's gonna come. I really wish I could help say that Pershing, but guess if I move from here, there's an IS, I don't know where he's at. This sucks. Yeah, not get hit by that. Now the IS, he's able to finish me off because I don't have my repair kit. Yep, that was my mistake. And now the Tiger 2 pushes up with 200 HP. Part of the problem with the T28 HTC, well, like of course all the armor's on the front, but you do have very low HP. You only have 880 HP, so even things like a KV-2 or lower tier tank that can't pen you, just hitting you with HE can do you in faster than you'd like for a tank with that much armor on the front. But I didn't play that as well as I probably should have. I am, you know, I shouldn't have pushed up as far as I did, but I'm glad I didn't push in the 3 line, because if I came across that VK head on, I would have died in basically 2 shots, which is unfortunate. But right now, honestly, our team should just try to cap out, but they're not going to do that. I have the T49 up there, Jones, but yes, that is how you request a tank. Alright, so Levi has a pick here. Why don't I play... what haven't I played in a while? I don't think I've played a E50M in a while, so why don't I hop into that? I'm going to do the AMX 1390 after this again, then get to the T57 Heavy, T49 Light. If anyone has any other requests, you know, feel free to request away here. You know, even if you're watching on Twitch, you know, feel free to request tanks as well. I'll gladly take any tank requests. Granted, yeah, I don't mind grinding away on tanks as well. Alright, so tier 10 only. Freaking, oh, an insane amount of tank destroyers. Oh my god. Yeah. So, this is gonna be painful. Very painful. Just is... We do have more medians than them. It's just... I'm not too confident in pushing out on the field, but we'll see. If nobody else does it, I might have to just bite the bullet and do it. I think they're all kind of feeling the same thing. I'll head out over here. It's just, with the amount of TDs that they have and we have, I hope to God that we actually get support out here. My favorite Russian tank? Probably be the IS-7, to be honest. I don't know how, with the amount of mediums that we have over them, that we didn't get more people out the spot here. Unfortunately, I'm not going any further than the buildings here. Just unfortunately, the E50M has some pretty big problems when it comes to turret armor. You know, against TDs anyway, you know, don't expect any of its armor to hold up, but it's very easy to pen, kind of peeking over a hill at something. Surprisingly though, they didn't put many people here either. Still doesn't mean that there isn't more over here, but we shall see. I'm gonna try my best to peek over very carefully here, but usually when I say that, I tend to jinx myself. Fairly sure I have 6th sense on this. Nope, one down. Is there 4 or 5 more behind them? I don't know. At this point, I'm probably already target number 1, I would assume. That actually helps us out a lot. Him moving around. If someone else can pop him, he's a goner. Okay. Obviously I don't have 6th sense on this. I thought I did, because I should have been spotted. But you know, I'll throw my hat in the ring here and push on their base. I'm just gonna use the med kit there so I keep a little bit of my, even though the GW stunned me again. They must be all either really far back here or unfortunately to my left, and they can pop me pretty easily. Got a lot of people back here. We really need someone to spot there. I think I'm gonna, there we go. Awesome. Maybe I might be the next one to shoot him again. Nope. Just I don't want to go over this hill again. It's easier for them to hit me. I know I can kind of tank the shots that are in front of me, but okay, I'm trying my best not to get hit before I'm reloaded. Here we go. It's 140, he's low HP. I should be able to take him out easy peasy. Whoops. But we got this now. Oop. Just a second here. Sorry about that, guys. Thought it was a real phone call, but another telemarketer. I hate telemarketers. They're trying to get sneaky nowadays, too. It's, hello, this is Vanessa. I'm from the help center. I ain't calling no frickin' help center. Why are you calling me? Sorry, Abraham. I play World of Tanks for the most part. I do not play Player Unknowns. Alright, as far as requests go, let me get some of these new ones up. We have an Artie, M3 Lee, Fache 155. We have another T49 request and a 183mm. Okay, as far as my stream goes, I primarily play World of Tanks, and typically, like this week's a little different with Thanksgiving. My stream schedule's a little bit different, but usually one day a week I kind of put it up for a vote and I stream something different. But yeah, I don't play Player Unknowns, unfortunately. I just don't have enough time to play too many different games. We have T57 Heavy. Thank you very much, Lord Barbarossa Norway, for the subscription. We also have an IS-3 request. But if I do have time, it'll be Wednesday, to where if I do have time to stream something, it would probably be on Wednesday. And, you know, I might pick something other than World of Tanks. I just can't guarantee it, just with how my schedule plays out this week. Alright, I'm heading this way only because I got burned yesterday pushing the 1-2 line. I'm not going up there again in a tank that I don't necessarily want to play up there. I just hope that they have a lot of mediums that I don't get spotted right past this rock until I get to the corner. Which, yep, it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here. Our TVP just got almost killed. I'm not pushing around this edge, I'm just trying to, I'm still spotted. Get their bat chat just to pull back just a hair. Problem we have is without SPGs here, he's actually in a pretty good spot. That bat chat. Hey little dog, he finally woke up. Unfortunately our mouse got taken out. This is just peachy. Our 183's dying. Guys, we're just pushing right into their shots. Like, yeah, it sucks that we kind of have to wait for them, but it doesn't make sense to frickin' pull right into their guns. Like, unfortunately, I'm in a really crappy spot now. It's just, yeah, we're kind of shit out of luck, for lack of better phrase here. I'm honestly not gonna get much at all this match. Yep, we're all huddled behind this one little rock here. Sorry, Type 5. This sucks. We lost basically 3 of our tanks literally for nothing in the beginning. Hi. Okay. Nope, that's not good for me. He's most likely able to hit me still. Trying to keep my turret. Yeah, I don't want to stick it out too much, but Levi, please. No. Don't want to be mean to my dog, but he can wait his turn. We're pretty far back now. We have 3 JPZ 100s sitting in the base, which, unfortunately for them, you know, they weren't in the not to say the best spot, but they weren't in the worst spot. It's just we lost a lot of our tanks even before they were set up. Their back kind of did us in. I was using heat. I knew he was going to use heat. Thanks for tipping, Levi. I'll do it after the battle here, though, Matt. You guys just push and get it over with. Like, I'm not going to give him a free kill when it doesn't have any upside for me to push out, but yeah, that's a really bad match in the T57, but I thought I was going to have some, you know, tanks to kind of play off of there, and nope, we just all died. Here you go, little dog. Oh, nah, you're gonna have to get him. Alright, so we have a T49 up next here. But that's one of the things, the T57's, it's got a crap ton of DPM in that 4-round drum, but armor, it does not have. I like playing it, but I guess I could have went to the other flank, but our mediums didn't even push that other flank. They just kind of sat there and they got rolled over pretty quickly. Hello, dog. Give the enemy team credit though, they set up pretty perfectly to beat us there. No, you're not getting anything else. Alright, so I'll try to play this like an actual light tank. Whether or not I'm actually gonna accomplish anything remains to be seen, but let him push, let him push. Usually it's either easier, I find, on this flank. Let him push out a little too far, then just push in and finish him off. Now we're gonna go the push into them approach, it looks like. This is where I kind of wish I had the standard gun right now. Hello, Russian dude. Does not make sense for me to go in there. I have 2 heavies and a crap ton of mediums sitting in the center. This is why I typically don't go out on this flank, especially from this side. It's very easy just to squash any light tanks trying to push this flank. Typically you have a good amount of campers hiding. Come on, I know I can get through there. Really hope this T29 does not... Oh, are you kidding me? 2 HP. I was worried about the T49 derping me. Which I guess literally pulled out right in front of him. I got a wee bit lucky there. That saved me. Go. I was just trying to angle a little bit there, and I think he shot me on the side instead of the front. Point it my way. Tank down. Fortunately, we're gonna have to deal with these heavy tanks eventually, but I'm not too concerned about them yet. We still have a couple tanks in between them and our cap. Much rather help open up this flank a little bit. Grills should be the same, so I'm just gonna scoot back. Whoops. Didn't want to hit that. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't read Russian at all, especially during the stream. So sorry if anyone's trying to talk to me here. You know, can't exactly translate stuff during a battle. Pretty good so far though, 2,600 damage. Kinda waiting for myself to get unspotted here. Waiting for him to fire. That looked like he just shot. Oop, he used a repair kit. That's not good. Oh no. Okay, he's good now. I said I could have shot him there to get a little bit more damage. I was just trying to track him, keep him in place. I was looking for the assist damage, but that didn't work out. Our team definitely has this though. So let me hop into an SPG up next here. I'll start a raffle after this next match. Alright, so for an SPG I'll play... I play the M53. Hello Dana, good morning. I can add the KB2 onto the list here. But yeah, I added the KB2 right over here. Ooh, I have not played an SPG in a while. And I think if you exclude, I think I played one match and one last week. It's been even longer. Yeah, I don't mind, you know, feel free to request SPGs if you guys would like to see them. I don't mind playing them. It's just right now I'm not grinding any specific SPG line, nor am I trying to do any SPG missions for the Object 260, so it's not really on my radar as far as trying to play them. Let's see, what side? I have a feeling the side on my left is actually going to be the strong flank. I'm going to set up behind them. Here's a hoping I don't embarrass myself here in SPG. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to... Since I'm close, hitting a shot here is going to be a little difficult. I'll take it though. Well, thanks, Floyd. I enjoy playing SPGs from time to time. You know, down the road, I'm probably going to start up either the French or the British SPG line again, but yeah, at least for the time being, trying to focus on standard tanks right now. Maybe he's not going to put... I thought he was going to push straight back. A lot of people back up and then basically start going forward again. They think that kind of throws arty off, but if you're reloading, it doesn't do that much. I should be able to hit this CDC pretty well. think the likelihood of them pushing over H1 is gone. So I'm going to get myself a little bit further over here. Probably going to regret this if they do push, but I don't think that they'll push into us on the one line anymore. Trying to spread the love around a little bit. No, the T92 can't hit very well in the town, so I'll try to shoot that. Especially with an E3, a Type 4 over there, and a Patriot. Right now, it doesn't look like my 1-2 line's in a spot to push, so I'll try to help them out a little bit on the town side. I'd like to hit the E3. Honestly, we just should wait this out a little bit. Dude, stop pinging people, team. We're down by a tank, and you're honestly going to... They're gonna throw this because they're pinging everyone. That's gonna get people to play more aggressive and make mistakes. We don't want to do that right now. You know, basically, there's still a ton of enemies, and pushing out right now, especially on Fisherman's Bay, is not the smartest choice. Hopefully, I didn't miss that. Yep, I completely botched that shot. I thought he was gonna pull back. He didn't. And then that kind of screwed things up. Like, yes, it's a little frustrating that our team's sitting and there's only a WZ-132 and 2 other mediums behind them spot it. Sure. But I can almost guarantee you that their Strev-1030, their Tortoise, SU-101, WZ-111-1 FT, if not maybe a tank or 2 more, are sitting directly behind them. So... our 1-2 line should absolutely not push. Merlin, no. As far as the different views, it doesn't affect the shell trajectory at all. That's just, it's based on a gun-to-gun basis when it comes to SPGs. I don't think I have the best shots. I want to keep firing. But I don't think I'll be able to save the IS-3, so if I can get a little bit more damage in, I should be able to reload by the time these 2 guys are still spotted, but the E3 is my main goal. He's got the most armor, best gun out of the 3, and is the most dangerous to us. We'll see if this WZ-132 can get him now. Very nice. And unfortunately, now I'm kind of target number 1 here, because my team, very stupidly, all ran away. And they also tried to push the 1 line, so they died. Gotta love it. Like, they are reworking Fisherman's Bay, and specifically what they're doing for Fisherman's Bay is they're adding more cover in the open spots here, and I believe a little bit in the center, just to change the map up a little bit, since right now everyone just goes to the flanks. You have a couple people sit in the center, shooting people actually pushing the flanks, but they are switching the map. But unfortunately, our team, it all started when people start pinging and yelling at each other. Like, call them campers, what have you, but it doesn't make sense on this map or any map that there's a lot of open ground to push into the enemy team that's just kind of sitting and waiting for you. You're always going to lose doing that. No problem, Merlin. Really the only thing affecting, you know, being able to hit things, say behind cover, try to get yourself on high ground, most notably like a map like El Haluf. That's why you see a lot of SPGs go behind where they spawn on the edge of the map, because it gets them a little higher up. Some SPGs, you know, like the high tier British SPGs, FV304, can hit behind cover because they have that high shell arc, but it's mainly based off of the specific SPG that you are in. You can't influence it too much. There used to be a bug that they patched out where you used to be able to like drive up on a rock, sticking your tank up, and it would screw with the aiming system and you could hit things differently, but you can't do that anymore. But unfortunately, why are you saying that people are bots? That guy's just a dick. Hello, Matthew and Azim. Nice to see you guys. I tried my best. I didn't hold my shots very much, and I tried to help out the flanks that we needed to help out. Both me and the T92 got that top damage, which says a lot. But unfortunately, you know, it takes a team to win, and it's hard to carry in a SPG. So before I get to the M3 Lee, I'm gonna hop into the 1390 again, just trying to chip off a little bit more experience. I will pop off another raffle here as well. As far as this grind goes, I'm down to 71,000 experience. It's going so much slower now. I was used to the 2x for every single win. Didn't exactly win too much last night and today so far in it. Winner gets 800 Levi biscuits for this raffle. I said hello, Azim. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce your name. Azim Zimri. I'm thinking spotting the center, but okay, I'll let the T-54 lightweight do that. I don't like doing it because most of the time you just die unless you have like a platoon to help you out, or you know that your team's gonna land shots. I find the center, honestly, like I'll do it more often if I'm in a slightly mobile heavy that has decent frontal armor over a light tank. Come on, make a mistake. And I missed. Trying to help you, bud, but there we go. I don't think he's going to be alive for too much longer. Hello, Poser. Nice to see you. Problem with going to the center, even if you make it past the, the light there, it's pretty difficult to survive coming from the south because the enemies have a little bit better shots, I find. Okay, I don't think I can get spotted here. I could be very wrong. And I hope that PZ4TD is not, which he does not have a fire extinguisher. I think that's the second time this stream that's come back to bite someone I've been shooting. They have a lot of people in the valley, but we should be able to hold them back. I do not have the AMX-30B. I only have up to the tier 9 AMX-30. I'm slowly working on that grind. Mainly, I tend to focus on one grind at a time, primarily. And, if I start getting tired of a tank in a specific day, I'll start grinding another one. but this is at the top of my tanks to get. Just based off of how much experience I have to go. It's the smallest one of my tier 9s. I'm hoping this bat chat pushes up, but we're starting to run out of time for him to do that. We should win the valley. They honestly, looking at E2, those tanks are not able to shoot over the hill yet. Now they're about to, but okay, our team did the right thing and pushed in. I would like to honestly push up, but yeah, now they're starting to pour over. Just there's a 183 and a bat chat and a type 5 heavy. Oh god. Alright, I think I might bail. It's just I'm not gonna be able to help out with the valley too much. I can't go through the center. Why did you just pop out there, booger? Yeah, no crap, there's somebody there. They have the center, it's just I kinda have to account for that. He can't shoot both of us at once. This Type 61 is gonna hit me though. Crap. Of course, he freaking locked my turret. I'm just gonna reload because the turret takes freaking ages to repair. Freaking lucky. I'm sorry, T28, but obviously luck is not on our side right now. Ah, Lord. I would have stuck that out and killed the bat chat. But once my turret got jammed up, I can't fight like that. It's next to impossible. Especially with it cockeyed off to the side. Congratulations, Randall, on winning the raffle. PZ4 got me. I was trying to move, but yeah, it came back to bite us not having the center. It did 2k damage, but I should have gotten a lot more there. I just I ended up staying in the spot for too long and didn't work out very well for me. Which tank? T30 for a challenge? Sure thing, Randall. I'll hop into the M3 Lee here first, then I'll get to the T30 challenge. Alright, so Floyd just purchased in the chatbot shop deluxe challenge for the T30. So I'm going to have to do 2 times the HP total and damage, assist, and blocked all combined together. Not really. As far as grinding the new French heavies right away, it's just right now, you know, I have the French lights I'm grinding, trying to get to 10. I have the French medium I'm grinding, the AMX30B. I'm grinding the KV4 right now just to get the ST1. I already have, you know, both tier 10 Russian heavies. I'm also grinding the Skoda T25 for the TVP line. So I don't think I want to start another grind just yet. You know, I'm gonna probably put it up for another vote when it comes to the line I start after that. That may be an option. I have a feeling the next line I start though is going to be a tank destroyer line. Honestly, I really want the AMX50B, but I'm not too interested in the tier 7, 8, or 9 before it. So I've kind of held off on that for, you know, years at this point. I don't really like the whole larger clips on the French heavies. I think I'll be fine pushing in here. Ooh, scratch that. This might be a pretty big mistake. This M4 should be getting lit up here. Here we go. I'd like to get some of the damage, but here we go. I'll take that one shot. I wasn't gonna chase out after him. He played that a little bit too aggressive. Crap, I missed the Hetzer. Problem I have here is he has a lot more HP than I do. Plus, you know, he can pen me every single time too, that helps. So, I ended up doing 437 damage, a little bit of assist, but yeah, I'm a tier 4 in a tier 6 match. I guess I kinda had to take that. Doesn't look like, though, right now we need these guys to come funnel and help back here. Alright, sorry whoever requested that, but sometimes, you know, being against 5s and 6s, you die pretty quickly as a tier 4. So I have a T30 challenge here. Let me hop into this guy. So T30 here, I've got to do 2 times the HP total, and damage, assist, and block damage all smashed together. I've got to get to 3,300. The way challenges work now, more or less, if the challengee wins, I need to make slightly new ones, but technically it's a tiger tank, but you get your name up on the challenge board, which I haven't taken a picture of it recently. Try to show it really quick. I'm still working on it, but essentially for the stream, so far Lobobo and Randall have stuff up there so far. Lobobo has the PZ7 and Randall won an ultimate challenge, I believe, and that was in the IS7 up there. But so far, you know, I hopefully will be, because I plan on trying to get a map strategy for Klondike, kind of a rudimentary one drawn up. I should be able to Photoshop, because I want to put up other names up there that I didn't get to off the first get-go. Brining that many, we would need like a swimming pool size. I inject them with like butter and like a marinade. It's half butter, half like chicken stock and stuff. But it kind of brines it in a way, but there's no way to brine that many turkeys on a restaurant scale for a one-day basis. I don't want to poke out too far here, but I was hoping I'd spot more than that. I did not get too lucky on that spotting run there. But yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll post something up on Discord. I should remember to take a picture before I get covered in turkey. I put on like 2 aprons. I double up on gloves, and because you know they're not completely frozen, but they're like half frozen when we do them. But it's a mess doing up 70-80 turkeys. My main goal to here was to try to spot, but they only have lights out on this side, so I'm hopefully going to be able to get shots on the hill here. I just need to be careful because if I can shoot them, they can shoot me back. And I can very easily get spotted in the center. Oh, why did our 183 do that? Like, he literally drove to a spot to where he couldn't push himself. Ah, crap. He couldn't push out of there. They're shooting down at him, so his armor means absolutely nothing. And yeah. He would have been better off in the 1-2 line. Unfortunately for me, this AMX 1390 is doing a pretty good job at, you know, he's able to spot me pretty well. I'm just, you know, trying to not get hit by Artie directly, but when I'm not spotted, and they are, I'll try to peek up and get another shot. It's just, I gotta be careful. I think he gets spotted me again. I don't have 6th sense on this, so I'm trying to use my little internal 6th sense light bulb and kind of count down when I think that somebody spotted me. Should be fine here for another few seconds, but I don't think I'm gonna get, there we go. I say I didn't think I was gonna get someone spotted, but not that I'm gonna hit them. It's the T30. Hello Tommy Gunn, nice to see ya. Crap, shoot whether or not the T30 is gonna shoot where I want it to. Oh god, they're starting to push now. Oh my god, that was my bad. I thought the Meal 2 was gonna push up further. That was a big miss. He would be dead right now had I hit him. I thought he was gonna push up further just because I was trying to guesstimate what shot he had, and it didn't look like he had anything. Yep, I messed up that shot too. Those last two are on me, as far as those misses. I wasn't accurately predicting where their tanks were going to be. It would help if I use APCR right now for the shell velocity. That would help me out a lot, but yeah, I don't need it as far as penetrating something. Either I'm going to pen them or not, given the pen on the T30. Come on. It doesn't work as well, no. But, you know, I can't get a 6th sense crew and everything. Way too many tanks for that. There we go. That's like the 4th or 5th shot, but we got him. Finally. Uh-oh. He's still got a few more shots here. Fortunately, like, the RE100 doesn't have HP, but like, what the hell, dude? And I'm dead. Unfortunately, I lost the challenge here. I needed to get to 3,300. No, you know, I do have to look after the battle ends because I might have blind hit something. But as far as the total here, actually, let's wait. Let me tally this up. I think I lost by 100 or so damage. Yep, I got 3,195. So he beat me by 105 damage there. Hello, Yosef. Nice to see you. But I'll take a look at the end screen too, just to double check. Not that I don't think I hit anything that wasn't spotted, but you never know. But congratulations, Floyd. I'm just gonna credit back your Levi biscuits here before I move on. You don't have to be sorry. Alright. Hope we win this, but I could have hit a couple more of those shots. I was just missing left and right. But I'll revisit that match later on. Alright, so I have a Fache 155 up for the next challenge, or not challenge, but tank request. Yeah, low crew. You know, crew skills, you know, I don't think they play as much of a role as some people think they do. It's mainly just brothers in arms that and Sixth Sense that are most important to get. But, you know, wargaming, they were very close to adding Sixth Sense in for every single tank and removing it from the crew skill. They just never went through with it. You know, I think that's a pretty big gaffe on their part. Because World of Warships, everyone has it there. I did play the T30 when it was a heavy yes. Which, you know, a lot of people want that back who did play the game back then. Because it was a fun tank to play. It was mobile, but not exactly fast. Which I think I picked the right tank here. Yes. For a second I'm like, oh, did I pick the wrong TD? But yeah, mainly what it had was a little bit more DPM. The accuracy was still roughly the same, but the accuracy while moving your turret was not non-existent, but fairly low. So you weren't penalized for having a turret like it does now. It still plays well, it's just, you know, the accuracy. I hate tanks that, you know, I can deal with a casemate TD, you know, where if you reset your hull, you know, it makes your aiming circle bloom a lot. But I hate turreted tanks that penalize you for moving your turret and trying to aim at something. Because what's the point of having a turret if you're not allowed to use it? That's what gets me. I'm hoping this IS-3 goes right there. Even though black hole shot. Go. Which I did pick the wrong. I picked a tier 9. God damn it. Sorry. I thought I was. At first I'm like, oh, it's got 4 rounds. I picked the wrong Fache here. Sorry, I probably should have paid more attention. I'll hop into the Fache 155 after this. That's what I get for. I looked at the Fache B on my garage list there, and I just picked the next one that I saw. I'm retarded. But I just hit him for like 410 damage, and I'm like, that's strange. I can't even blame, like last night I was exhausted at the end of the last stream. I can't even blame being tired because I'm pretty awake here. Wanted to kill him. I'm actually gonna start loading here. I'm not gonna poke back out the shoot those guys. Alright, I'm thinking what I can do here. They're all basically the same tank. It's just a different gun, different HP values. But I'll still play the 155 after this one, since the guns do change the way that you play them pretty drastically. That was a mistake. I'm actually going to reload again, because my plan is to push on them. Might not be the safest thing in the world, but I'm going to do it. Pretty much they haven't changed the crew system much at all. They've just added in more ways to retrain your crews, more or less. Thought I was going to push south first, but I can get this PZ-58 out. Or not, you know. 0 damage critical hit him there. Here we go. That weak spot's going to be getting a lot tougher come the next patch on the Tortoise. It gets a pretty significant armor buff in my eyes. Alright, am I going to get any help here? Our T28 is he's kind of sitting there. This is not going to be good for me. I think I'm going to die. 75, shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. Still definitely iffy here. Sure, the Tortoise is gonna... Oop, he's not gonna push into me. Awesome. Well, yeah, they changed it to where you can change like a commander to a gunner. You can't change, say, an American crew member to a Russian crew member, but yeah, they added more ways to monetize the system. Crap, I didn't think I was sticking out there. Probably should have figured with how long this tank is. I think it's waiting for, you know, someone, anyone to help. T28's not doing me any favors. Tortoise, I would say they're gonna kill me. The only chance I have is if it's got decent gun depression, is if I can track them before they can push over on me. Still just waiting, you know, my team's taking their time to push their base, but yeah, like the south, I didn't expect them to be able to push through, but holy crap, they're dying now. Alright, our T28 is actually doing a good job. Is he gonna get him? He's got a decision to shoot me. There we go. Thank you, T28, for being awesome. I take back all those nasty things I said about you. I'll take a gamble and try to... I think their AT-15 is not pointing at me. He could be. Oh, Lord. Got one shell left. I'll go for it. Being a short little tank, I'm not able to hit this T-10. Awesome. Nah. I thought the CDC shot, but maybe that was the 15. Still did 3,876 damage. Not too bad there. But I'm gonna hop into the correct TD here. Oh, I know. I played the Badger a bit on last night's stream. I think it's in need of a little bit of retweaking. Like, I'm fine. Like, the DPM's crazy. A lot of the aspects of the Badger are pretty crazy. But I got a Mastery Badge First Class here. Let me get through this first. I got a Top Gun Award as well. Fairly nice. Nice amount of damage. At least I got a good batch in this. But as far as, you know, what I think they need to do with the Badger, if they don't want to change the armor, like, fine, whatever, but I think instead of 10 degrees of gun depression, they should just reduce that down to 8, like the T110E3. So when it's going over hills, it'll show a little bit of that lower plate, and since it'll be a little bit less angle, it'll be easier to penetrate that way. They should also lower the left and right gun traverse just a hair, so it makes it harder to side scrape. I think doing both of them, not a lot, you know, just 2 degrees less gun depression, which I actually forgot to put equipment on this, and a little bit less gun traverse would definitely help out quite a bit. Alrighty then, so onto the real Fache, but let me look at that T30 challenge match. But as far as the weak spots, you are right. You know, it's kind of crazy when it comes down to that. Which, nope, you still beat me by 105 on the challenge there. I didn't get any more damage. Well, you know, the problem with the Badger is against tier 10s, it's strong, but I wouldn't say it's overpowered. You know, over the T110E3, really what it has, it doesn't have a mantlet weak spot you can chuck gold through, because the E3 you can hit it around the gun with very high penning premium rounds. And the lower plate's a little bit stronger, more or less, considering the gun depression. Plus you have more DPM. Hear me out. It is better than the E3, I feel like. However, once you start factoring in tier 8s and tier 9s, that's where the E3 being a little bit slower, the gun having less DPM, and less gun depression to work off of hills, the Badger is, I would say, virtually impossible for a tier 8 to kill, unless it's opening up and letting you get behind it, shoot it in the side and the rear, because you have no chance at penning it. The E3, you at least, you know, you might be able to hit it with some HE in like the roof or something, you know, or if it's trying to hold down over a hill, you can track it, whereas the Badger has 2 extra degrees of gun depression to work with. But it's just one of those things to where, you know, hopefully by the second test they rein the Badger in a little bit. I don't think it needs nerf much, just a pinch. Yeah. That's all good, Floyd. Again, you know, you guys, you know, challenges, I know I win a lot of them, but I don't mind losing them. To me, they're fun just playing with a little bit more, you know, incentive to do well. Taking a risk. Nope, I didn't get my second shot here. Okay, nope, I gotta move back now. I'm ammo racked, of course, too. But I was trying not to lose more HP here, but my team already lost 2 tanks right off the get-go, and we're not pushing any flank. That's not good. Fortunately, I'm ammo racked at least, and my gunner's out for at least another minute here. Awesome. So I'm not even gonna bother going anywhere. But part of the problem with this tank is actually using your autoloader is next to impossible. Trying to think of where I can get shots, but they have the center. They have us push back on the 2 side. So it's kind of down to our Artie and our 8-0 side to pull something out here for us. Oh, I'm glad I guessed that right. I really want to shoot. There we go. Godspeed, guys, because I'm out of the match for a minute and a half almost. Granted, my repair kit's back. Oh, Lord. But unfortunately, this is shaping up to be one of those matches where we pretty much lose every flank because we don't have the 9-0 side. It's just, you know, these kind of matches just suck from a winning standpoint, because at this point, you know, I'm not really able to do anything to help my team outside of just hope that they don't push and just wait for me to shoot them. Crap. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good shot on him. Oh, I tracked him, but I'm gonna get hit by the 430 on the side here. Oh, or not. Unfortunately, now I'm tracked. He can definitely hit me now. And he gets ammo racked me again too. Gotta love it. But our 8-0 side finally, you know, they're moving up now, but it's a little bit too late at this point. Oh, thank you T29 for having a DARP gun. My only hope here is to run away and hope Artie does not hit me. I still got 23 seconds. Yeah, fat chance of me surviving anything. Did 3,200 damage though and blocked a little bit, but the deck was stacked against me. And not even just me, but, you know, we lost 2 tanks in like the first 40 seconds or so. And, you know, it's great that they won this flank, but you needed to do that quick, given that the entire, you know, I would say 75% of the map, the rest of that was kind of on, you know, on the ropes to begin with. But anyway, still an alright match, but when you're in a TD like that, you gotta pray that your team's gonna set you up fairly well. Alright, so I'll definitely say, like, I'm gonna try to get through all the challenges here, or not challenges, so tank requests. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it looking at the time here. I still have quite a few. I definitely know I can't take any more, but I'm just gonna try to bang out the rest of these requests. I'm doing a little bit better today, yes. I've been a little bit, as far as, you know, as far as streams go, I've just been a little, say, distracted. Like, as far as, you know, we're only open until, you know, basically 3 more weekends here at the restaurant, but we had last weekend, we were pretty busy. Then this week is Thanksgiving, busy here. We basically went from Jazz weekend, which we're busy, to Thanksgiving weekend, really busy, and the following week here, we're not super busy, but I still have to, I'll be working Wednesday through Sunday, but that's a completely different kind of cooking. I go from doing like volume cooking to we have 14 people staying in the hotel, to where it's nothing like super fancy to food, but I go to cooking, say, hundreds of orders to cooking for 14 people in a day. So it's a, you know, it's a different kind of thing to kind of manage. But then we're open that weekend and I'm back to doing 200-300 people. I've just been a little bit distracted during the stream. I'm sure you guys, you know, you've noticed. Nearing an end here. No, I think the French heavies are pretty perfectly balanced. The tier 8 to 10 new ones, I think they'll be a blast to play. The free experience I have a little over 1 million saved up. I'm just using that to skip stock grinds. I'm not going to use them to unlock new tanks, you know, just outright. But basically the way I've been doing my grinds recently, like I started the TVP grind most recently because I put them up for a vote. You know, I'll pick like 4 or 5 different lines that I'd like to play, and, you know, we'll vote on it during the stream. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. I'm screwed wherever I go here. I'm just gonna hope that I can get one more shot off. There we go, I killed that guy at least. I'm auto-aiming here because the only hope I have... WZ got me. But I eked off another 2 shots. Somehow I got almost 2,000 damage out of that. But sometimes auto-aim in that scenario, I'll auto-aim the hell out of people if I need to focus on not getting shot by them. Well, the thing with that right now, Wako, like, I'm not against doing that. I actually don't have the French heavy line up to that right now. I believe I am up to the BDR, I believe. I've never done the... Yeah, or no, I'm only up to the... I'm still on the BDR. I do own it, but, you know, as far as grinds go, currently I'm doing the French Lights, AMX 30B. Technically, what else is there? KB4, because I need to get to ST1. I never got that since that's been released on my live account here. And let's go to T25. And I'm technically grinding the RU-251 as well. I'm not really enjoying that tank very much though, honestly. But yeah, it's just the way you know, I stream here. I mix in as many grinds as I kind of comfortable doing, because grinding is honestly one of my least favorite things to do in tanks. Like, I used to free XP a lot of tanks just to skip them to get to like tier 8, 9, 10. So that's why, even though I do a ton of viewer requests, you know, I kind of prefer doing that rather than grinding. But it, you know, it takes me a while to get certain tanks that way. But as far as at least people in the NA server, if you guys, you know, kind of wait until Thanksgiving and next weekend, I would say spend as much time with your family now if you want to grind certain tanks, and try to grind next weekend. You'll get your, it'll be honestly the most bang for your time that you're probably ever going to get in World of Tanks. It's going to be, as far as what they've stated, unless they double back on it, next weekend, I believe it starts Thanksgiving Day, it's 2 times experience on every single battle, win or loss, for every tank. So that'll be literally the best best possible time to grind that you'll ever get in World of Tanks, most likely. You know, get yourself a 200% experience booster, you know, free experience and some crew ones, and just have at it. And I freaking missed it. I could have let it aimed in a little bit longer, but oh my god. Yeah, it does save, you know, it does save experience. For me though, like, I just free XP all the modules, which is why I have so much saved up. But you know, really the only tank that's interested me in the French heavy line has been the AMX 50B. The other ones don't interest me much. Unfortunately here, I got myself into a little bit of a pickle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of it too, because my team does not want to push, and the armor on this will not hold up. Yeah, I'm probably going to die here. Oh, I might as well. Screw it, I'm just going to take a shot, and I missed. I'm getting a little bit frustrated because we don't have the field. The town, we had tanks there, and they all stopped. So there's a 0 damage match. But let me move on to the IS-3. Fortunately, I rushed that a little bit. I should have figured that my team wasn't going to push, though. That happens so often to me, and, you know, probably other people too on that map. But best of luck to them. I got the IS3, PZ1C, KV2, and the Strev S1 coming up here. I'm going to do my best. I should be able to get all these done. I can go a little bit past 11 to finish them. I just, I need to be at work by noon here just to accept order coming in. Ooh, I'm pretty sure, Dante, that you are going to be banned there. I'm pretty sure you just said something pretty pretty offensive about, say, my sister. I do know a bit of Spanish. I'm probably gonna stick it out in the south here to begin with, because I don't think we're gonna get much people north here. One thing is, without Artie, I don't think I'm gonna push out even if we get the little courtyard area down here. Most likely they're gonna have quite a bit of tanks sprinkled to fire right down on us. I'll probably do the raffle though after the PZ1C battle. So we got a couple more tries to get the pot a little bit higher. My next stream though will be tomorrow night. As far as scheduled streams go, I'm gonna do my best to get another one in maybe Wednesday, but I'd say that's probably like 20-30% chance of me getting that since I will be working. Depends on how long it takes me to finish up. I'm gonna keep pushing here. I don't think they sent anyone up here, to be honest. I think they pushed very hard, like in the swamp, but also the 6-0 side. I think they pushed anybody. Anybody at all. I didn't think that he could pen me, but he can. Awesome. Alright, I'm bugging out from this spot because we have too many people up here. I thought the enemy would have sent maybe 1 or 2 tanks. Usually my plan is to kill 1 or 2 tanks here, kind of double back and push somewhere else, but I definitely read that wrong. She still has school Wednesday. They have a half day, but more or less she'll be... I don't think... They're half days. She still gets home like just like an hour or 2 early. No. Need to be careful. I don't open myself up too much to the left. I might get hit here, but worth it getting him out. Floyd, I don't have a Game of the Week stream this week. My schedule's very different for the streaming schedule. You know, after tomorrow night's stream, it's going to be World of Tanks. I don't stream tomorrow morning. You know, there's a possibility I don't stream until next Sunday, since I work a lot this week. Like, I may pop on if I stream Wednesday. It would be like an earlier stream. I may like stream Destiny if I play that. Just kind of as a, you know, fun stream. But The likelihood of that, you know, it's pretty small. Should be safe getting over. Just kind of hoping no one's out in the open there. I'm just placing that building in between me and their potentially their TDs. Very nice. I don't want to pop out for them. The problem being that is a lot of people can actually shoot me right now. It's just doesn't make sense for me to pop out alone. The only one that's capable of shooting something is the T34. I could have gotten that. I stuck myself a little bit too far out there. Unfortunate. Come on. Nope. And they got me. I should have repaired my track instead of my ammo rack, but I thought I was gonna be able to get back there. Oh well. Hopefully my team wins. We are up by 2, but in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of tied because the T34 and the Tiger 2 and the IS-6 are kind of out of it right now. I could have played that better though at the end. So I got a PZ-1C up next here. I think I have it. Nope. I don't have it up here still. It's all the way down here because I don't think I have equipment on it. I'm kind of waiting for an equipment sale before I get this guy out. Hello, RS. Nice to see you. I do know a lot of curse words in Spanish, yes. Hi. He's gonna be happy. He gets to go into work with me after the stream here. Since more or less we just have bread being delivered today, to where I just gotta make sure it actually gets in the building. It's kind of sad that I have to worry about people, because there are people there, just not the kitchen staff. You know, say the delivery driver left it outside for some reason, because we have like a porch area out back of the kitchen. They might just leave it out there. I don't mind driving over at Levi. He'll love it. Alright, so PZ-1C. I'll do a raffle after this one when I'm doing the KV2 and Strev S1, and that's going to be it for the stream today. Tomorrow night, I'll pretty much be doing the same thing. Tank requests, mixing in a little bit of, you know, the AMX 1390 primarily. I'm very determined to finish that grind. I'm not going to push whoa there on the hill. I kind of wish I did because I just got rammed. I wanted to take that shot, but it didn't make sense for me because I was going to hit my teammates. A little bit frustrating now. I could have imagined what would happen if I had stopped literally directly in front of him, because I stopped and he rammed me about 2 or 3 seconds after I stopped there. I guess he wasn't paying attention that closely. The reason I didn't want to push up on the hill though is, you know, low tiers here. The PZ-1C, while it is very mobile, I'm just waiting for him to drive right in front of my shot. People trying to push on this thing, you just shred them if they try to push into you. So on a small map like mine's, I can just kind of wait for someone to try to push into me, given that, you know, it is a tier 3 only match. Do have to worry. Let me get back. This guy's probably gonna peek over here and clip one of us. Try to spot something over here if I can. They should be able to hit that T70. A little perplexed why. A little confused as to why that guy didn't get killed, but what do I know? Bait this guy into trying to shoot me. That works. Awesome. Took long enough, but still worked out in the end. Now I'll push up here. Very nice. You can die very easily in low tiers, so sometimes it's in your best interest to play it a little bit slower. Because I could have made it up on the hill. I just didn't think it was in my interest or my team's. I should be able to get a bit of damage here. I knew I wasn't going to pen a lot of that, but I was hopeful. Here's the hoping I don't get popped. Drive straight at him. What's the worst that can happen? Go. Come on, I'm getting a little bit worried there. Favorite tank is the T110E3 RS. It was a pretty good stream for the most part, Labobo. Got a mastery badge first class here. Given that I'm gonna start the raffle here. I'm just gonna add another, go at 400, which most amount of damage. Levi biscuits for the sponsor emoji here. I'm just gonna add another. I think there's about 4. Yeah, screw it. I'll add another 500. Winner gets 1,700 Levi biscuits here for the raffle. So let me hop into a KV2. And then after this, I'm going to have a Strev S1. And that's going to be it for the stream here. When in doubt, if you want to know if I like a tank or not, I find the best tanks in the game have armor that can withstand some premium rounds. Specifically, higher up on the tank is better when you combine it with having at least 8 degrees of gun depression. 10 is preferable, but the combination of having armor that can soak up some shells plus gun depression, it allows you to do a lot of things. If you don't have gun depression, nor do you have like strong turret armor without like a huge cupola weak spot, it's difficult for you to play a lot of maps. Whereas, you know, with those two things combined, which is why I like American tanks a lot, you can pretty much play on any map and not feel completely useless. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, like I'm hoping, like I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow night. Honestly, I'll be like half turkey tomorrow with the amount of turkeys I'll be dressing up, but I'm gonna do my best to stream Wednesday because I'd like to play a little bit more before Thanksgiving Day. My job on Thanksgivings, my brother usually just deals with turkeys and like basically expediting stuff going out, but I make all the sides. So right now we have I think it's like 30 gallon, and we have like a 30-gallon pot. The thing is massive, filled with one for sweet potatoes, one for regular potatoes, for mashed potatoes. I'll be making all of them kind of throughout the day. I do all the veggies and everything. So like candied carrots, corn, lima beans, what have you. But I kind of feed that up to the line because everything's family style. We do about 100 a la cartes, but we do 300 family style Thanksgiving dinners. I'm gonna wait because we don't. It does make sense for me to push here. Not in the best spot when it comes to not getting partied, but trust me, when it comes to food safety, I'm on top of my game here. Honestly, it looks like a mess, but when it comes to doing turkeys, we just completely clean our whole back area of our kitchen, and it's just like an assembly line. Nothing else goes near it until we're done, basically. Oh god. Yeah, everyone has their own opinions. Russian tanks aren't bad, but I prefer American ones. Grand scheme of things. Please come again. But please wait at least 17 seconds, enemies. Ooh. That kind of sucks, Lobobo. Oh, at least it seems like he got through it. We've had something like that happen before, though. Gonna derp him in the side. I was hoping to damage more than just his track, but right now their arty's a little bit distracted, so what the hell? Geronimo! Oh, you tracked me! God damn you. It's not even worth fixing my track. Well, that was fun. We're gonna get the win, so that's why I guess kind of I just went for it there. Congratulations, Floyd, on winning the raffle. Got a Strev S1 coming up here. And this is gonna be my last last battle here for the stream. You just missed out, Dana. I like the KV2 better than the OI. A little bit more mobile. It's a lot smaller. But you can't go wrong with either of them. I just, you know, KV2 is the original, excuse me, dirt mid-tier. It was even more hilarious to play back when it was tier 5. But I would say the OI is much harder to play because of its size. Even though it has better armor, the slow speed and size really does you in sometimes, specifically in higher tier matches. KV2 is better to play with higher tiers. Since you're smaller, you can kind of blend in a little bit better. The OI is just, you know, this fat green square rolling around to get shot at. Alright, so this is going to be tricky for me. I'm top tier, so I feel the pressure to, you know, help my team out quite a bit, but I'm in a tank that cannot play on the front lines. So I'm going to hopefully get some shots from up here. But it's going to be interesting. Getting shots from primarily here is... all depends on if the enemy pushes right here for you, but you can get some shots on a corner over on this way. I remember when I first started grinding these Swedish TDs, and I'd get this map all the time, and I wanted to pull my hair out, to be honest. You're just really, you know, you're kind of stuck with where you can go. But here's the hoping. I have a defender going here, which is excellent for me. Maybe I missed that shot. I was a little slow. This is a lot slower than the Udez. If I was in the Udez, I would have been able to hit that. Alright. They're gonna push, but... I have a feeling that he can spot me. That's borderline where the Tiger P's view range ends, but why are you next to me, Artie? It's not a great spot for you to be in, because that's a much bigger target. I missed that. Crapola. Alright. Oh, our defender. No, he died. Got them out. Really worried I was about to flip myself there. Okay. I'm gonna help finish the town off. Crap. As I run into whatever the hell that is. Got the Tiger P here. It's just I don't want to go north at this moment. Oops, got myself stuck on another corner. Are you kidding me? I forgot. It doesn't point up as much as the Udez. Silly me. Sorry, T43. That really backfired on us here. I missed. No, he's gonna kill him. I'm really sorry, dude. That was all my fault. Go. Yes, those objects that don't move that you can't destroy. I have trouble running into them sometimes. Our Artie is... if they keep pushing, we should be alright here. I just gotta worry about the IS-6 primarily. Go. Very nice. IS-6 got right out and open for us. We'll wait and see if the, yep, Tiger 2, or no, heavy tank number 6. Ah, holy crap. Hell, you can come right out there, Tiger 2. I didn't think he was gonna push. That was a big no-no on his part. Those get me all the time. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Pretty fun stream here. My next stream will be tomorrow night, with World of Tanks. My end goal is right now is the heavy tank number 6. Crap. I thought I could get him. Uh-oh. A little bit ahead of myself here, but I should still be fine. But the next morning stream, unless I can get one Wednesday, which I'm not entirely sure about, next morning stream isn't going to be until probably next Monday and or Tuesday, unfortunately. I will do my best to update you guys, whether it's in the video description here, also Conqueror.com, Facebook, what have you, for the stream here. But I would say the next guaranteed World of Tanks morning stream will be next Monday and or Tuesday. But yeah, tomorrow night will be 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the stream. Got a Mastery Badge First Class to end things though. High Caliber Award. Easily the most amount of damage in the match. Yeah. Got a win. I am very happy, and this guy got an Invader Award, but I would have been able to kill the rest of them, to be honest. Pretty good amount of experience credits. Well, technically, I only got about 4.5 hours of sleep last night, but you know, I needed a little bit of sleep after work yesterday. I just never got it. But anyway. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Enjoy your vacations, for those of you taking them. But otherwise, hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. If you only watch early streams, you know, have a very nice holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you celebrate Black Friday. But yeah, most likely my next morning stream will be, you know, almost a week from now. LOL means laugh out loud. But yeah, see you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice one.